Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning live sessions here on my Facebook and Instagram and YouTube after I record this. If you don't follow me on those platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, do so. I put out content every single morning, something that you can apply to your life to get results. And this morning, I'm talking about morning routines that set you up for success. For me, I used to hear people talk about this topic specifically for a long time, what they do in the morning to set themselves up for success, morning routines. And I would feel guilty that everybody else's morning routines for success didn't work for me. In fact, I would try to do what people said were the best thing to do in the morning. And I would feel like a failure almost every morning when I was trying to do these things, because I realized I was modeling their morning routine that served them for their goals, not the morning routine that served me for my goals. So the first step is this. I don't care what your morning routine is, come up with one that serves you the best for your goals. For me, I actually moved my fitness workouts to the end of the day, and doing that for probably about a month now has completely transformed my life versus doing it in the morning for the last probably 2 years. Completely night and day difference right there. And so, don't feel like you have to do what everybody says is the best thing to do in the morning. There is not a one size fit all morning routine. I'm going to share with you a little bit of my routine. Since I'm not getting up and going and working out, I'm actually prioritizing sleep a little bit more. So I usually get up around 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, and I spend that time to get my mind right. I do not touch my phone until I get everything in my routine done. My wife has her phone. If there's an emergency, people know to call us. They know to text her, stuff like that. And so my routine is I was actually waking up, checking my phone first thing, going to the gym, and would be stressed out for the rest of the day. And so my routine started in this: not checking a device, email, phone, as the first thing in the morning. Some people can't do that. That's okay. But for me, to get my mind centered and right, I had to do that. And spending that first 2 hours of the day focused on winning the day in the mental battle. And it's gotten a lot easier now that I've done this intentionally, because before I would be swayed by the wind of what I was feeling in my mind in the morning. And now I have control over that to where it does not dictate what happens next for me. Another thing that I started doing that's a really weird one, it might not work for everybody. I started eating fruit until noon. That gives me energy. That's natural energy. And I do have coffee as well in the morning. It's not something that I really plan on quitting, but I started adding water as well in the morning. My wife told me to do that, and I'm working on drinking at least 4 of these size. It's actually not smart water. I filled it up with water from our water filtration, but 4 of those a day is what I need to do, and that's one I'm actually actively working on right now. Used to drink a gallon a day, stopped, and now I've been more dehydrated. So that's just me being real and honest with you. I'm not perfect. I'm learning this and growing with you guys. I'm right in the trenches with you. But for me, having some sort of a routine that I get into each morning to where now I get up, I'm getting my mind right. That's the first focus of my day. I will not touch a device or my phone until I get my mind right. And I've also started not going to bed until I'm at that place too. That's another one I'm still working on, but I've been doing it this week really well. Getting my mind right, winning the mental battle before I go into the day, before I go into it, before I take on everything that's going to come at me in the day. And I'm prepared. I'm like a solid wall that can't be moved or shaken by the wind. And then what I've been doing since I'm diving into becoming, I am a content creator now. I've taken that on. That's what I'm doing. And so I'm devoting 2 hours of my day, either an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, or 2 in the morning, to creating content, making videos like this, writing blog posts, recording podcasts, making courses, stuff like that, dedicating that time. And here's what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is my routine that has started to serve me for success for my goals. Whatever your goals are in your life, whatever goal that you want to go after, it's not going to be the same routine as mine, but I want you to create some sort of a routine that serves you exactly for your goals. So for instance, the reason I moved the fitness to the end there was I actually studied two different types of people. One, if I want to be a professional bodybuilder, working out in the morning is a great way to make sure that you do that if that is your goal above everything else. For me, my goal is to build a business, build a large business that helps serve the world, change the world, and creates millions of dollars and creates jobs. So for me, getting my mind right and centering myself, spending time with the Lord as well in the morning is my secret sauce kind of to doing that. And since I've started doing this in the last month, I don't have this. I had mood swings that were affecting me that I was like, why is this so uncontrollable? And all I did was I changed in the morning. Now I was having like eggs and I was having breakfast tacos in the morning, which are great. But I realized after now eating something that's a little more natural, a little bit, it serves my body better. It's healthier for me. I have more energy, more sustainable energy, and I'm creating routines that serve me for my long-term goals, not the goals that everybody else around me in the world told me that I should have. And so what I did was I'm still making sure that I'm getting a workout in the day. I think it is important to have some sort of physical fitness, even if it's just going and taking a walk around the neighborhood. Something to get your body moving. I sit at a desk all day. My work day is not very glamorous. It's answering emails, making decisions, running a digital marketing agency like I'm doing right now. But to get my mind right and centered, I'm no longer prioritizing the emails above my own mental health, my own mental fitness, my own even physical. I would actually end up reading emails while I was at the gym and then stressing myself out at the gym, which would then affect my workouts. And it wasn't working for me. So getting my mind right was the first one. And I'm not saying that you have to work out in the evening or the morning. Depends on your goals. I'll say this, the morning workouts and doing cardio first. If weight loss and overall fitness is your number one goal, that is the best way to do that. For me, that's no longer my number one goal in life. My goal of fitness is now long-term health, not to look like a magazine cover every day. But for me, my biggest goal is my business goals and my family and relationships. So spending time with my wife, getting my mind right, not being moody. I was having mood swings that I had the hardest time. I was like, why does this happen? Why can't I control this? And so just getting some sort of a morning routine down, something that I can duplicate every single day that's methodical, that I can dive into, that I can set as a standard for myself, has transformed my life from the inside out. And so that's what I want to encourage you with. It's not one size fits all, but I want you to take stock, take a look at what are your goals, and what is a routine that you found on your best days. This is key, okay? On your best days that has served you for your goals. On your very best days that you've ever had, what did you do that morning to serve you for your goals? And then take that and do it repeatedly each day. And you'll notice that you actually were able to take a sample size from your life and duplicate it in just a small part of your day that will influence the rest of your day, and you will see the snowball effect in your day. It is the beginning snowball effect of that. So take a look at your best days, duplicate what you did in that morning, and start to test it. Maybe start to change something, move things around, and see what serves you best for your morning routine, and you will start to see changes in your life. All right, have a good one, everybody, and we'll talk soon.